If you think rice is just an empty carb that does nothing for your joints, think again. What if I told you that just by switching the type of rice you eat, you could naturally reduce arthritis pain, calm inflammation, and reclaim your mobility? What if I told you that by simply adding this one ancient dark grain, a powerful food once reserved only for royalty, to your daily routine, you could experience a profound shift? Just like an 85-year-old patient of mine who started eating it regularly and finally found significant relief from her chronic arthritis pain, allowing her to move with renewed ease. Stick with me, because her incredible story and the science behind the right types of rice will change the way you think about aging and joint health. Hello, Senior Fit Nation. Dr. Miller here. Today, we're diving deep into a staple food found in kitchens worldwide, rice. But not all rice is created equal, especially when it comes to fighting arthritis pain and inflammation. Many common varieties can actually fuel the very inflammation you're trying to fight, while others quietly work behind the scenes to heal and soothe your aching joints. In this video, I'll reveal 3 types of rice scientifically proven to help soothe aching joints, and one of them might already be sitting in your kitchen. Before we dive into these powerful foods and their science-backed solutions, if you're new to Senior Fit Nation, welcome. We're thrilled to have you on this journey to better health. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss our upcoming content, and let us know in the comments how old you are and where you're watching from. We love connecting with our wonderful community. All right, let's get started. 1. Brown rice, the everyday anti-inflammatory powerhouse. You might think all rice is created equal, but brown rice is in a league of its own, especially when it comes to fighting arthritis pain. Unlike white rice, which is stripped of its natural layers during processing, brown rice keeps its nutrient-packed bran and germ intact. And those layers? They're a goldmine of anti-inflammatory power. Fiber power. Brown rice is loaded with fiber. Research from the Journal of Nutrition shows that a high-fiber diet can significantly lower markers of inflammation in the body. And when it comes to arthritis, inflammation is the real villain causing swelling, pain, and stiffness. Magnesium-rich. Brown rice is also rich in magnesium, a mineral often missing in modern diets. According to a study published in Osteoarthritis and Cartilage, higher magnesium intake is associated with reduced symptoms of arthritis. Magnesium not only helps your joints, but also relaxes the muscles around them, easing tension and allowing smoother movement. Antioxidant soldiers. Brown rice contains potent antioxidants that help neutralize the free radicals attacking your cartilage day after day. Think of it as putting out the fire inside your joints before it can burn further damage. Blood sugar control. When blood sugar spikes wildly, inflammation levels shoot up too. Brown rice has a low glycemic index, meaning it releases sugar slowly into your bloodstream, helping keep inflammation under control. Practical application. It's incredibly versatile and easy to swap into your meals. Trade your usual white rice for brown in stir-fries, grain bowls, hearty soups, or veggie-loaded plates. While it takes a few extra minutes to cook, that time is worth it for the chewy, nutty flavor and the healing power it brings to your joints. A daily bowl of brown rice could mean fewer painful flare-ups, stronger bones, and better overall mobility. 2. Black rice, the forbidden anti-inflammatory powerhouse. They used to call it forbidden rice for a reason. Once reserved only for royalty in ancient China, black rice isn't just rare, it's one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you can add to your diet, especially if you're battling arthritis. Its dark color is exactly where its strength lies. Anthocyanin powerhouse. The deep purple-black hue comes from anthocyanins, potent antioxidants also found in superfoods like blueberries and purple cabbage. Black rice contains even more anthocyanins than blueberries, according to a study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry. Joint firefighter. These anthocyanins have been proven to reduce oxidative stress and suppress inflammatory pathways, the very mechanisms behind joint swelling, cartilage breakdown, and persistent arthritis pain. Eating black rice is like sending an elite team of firefighters straight into your joints to extinguish the flames of inflammation. Fiber and protein punch. Like brown rice, black rice is incredibly high in fiber, regulating digestion and stabilizing blood sugar, which is critical for keeping systemic inflammation low. Plus, it packs more plant-based protein than white or even brown rice, making it a fantastic ally for repairing damaged tissues and maintaining muscle strength. Iron for energy. Black rice also has significant iron content, which is crucial for oxygenating your blood and boosting energy levels, often a struggle for arthritis patients due to chronic inflammation. Practical application. Black rice has a rich, slightly nutty flavor and a satisfyingly chewy texture. It pairs beautifully with stir-fries, roasted vegetables, hearty soups, and even sweet dishes. It's as simple to cook as boiling it in water or broth for about 30 to 35 minutes until tender. Incorporating black rice even once or twice a week could be a game changer for your mobility, energy levels, and daily comfort. 3. Wild rice, the underrated joint armor. Don't let the name fool you. Wild rice isn't technically rice at all. It's the seed of a watergrass. But when it comes to joint healing and arthritis relief, wild rice might just be the most underrated powerhouse in your pantry. Rare omega-3 source. Unlike other grains, wild rice is a rare plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids, the same inflammation-fighting compounds found in fatty fish like salmon. Omega-3s have been shown to block inflammatory cytokines and protect cartilage from degeneration. A 2016 study in Arthritis Research and Therapy found that omega-3 intake significantly reduced joint stiffness, tenderness, and swelling in patients with rheumatoid arthritis. Wild rice is truly joint armor. Antioxidant power. It's packed with antioxidants, particularly flavonoids, which neutralize free radicals that damage your joints. Research in Food Science and Nutrition ranked wild rice among the top antioxidant-rich grains available. Key minerals, zinc and manganese. Wild rice contains zinc and manganese, two unsung heroes in joint health. Zinc reduces inflammation and supports tissue repair, while manganese aids in collagen production, the essential protein that cushions your joints. If you're dealing with cartilage wear and tear, wild rice can help supply these building blocks. Nutrient-dense, not calorie-heavy. Wild rice is incredibly nutrient-dense without being calorie-heavy, making it ideal for seniors or anyone managing arthritis without adding unnecessary weight, which can further stress the joints. Practical application. Wild rice has a distinct chewy texture and earthy, nutty taste. It's perfect in grain, bowls, soups, casseroles, or as a side with roasted veggies and lean proteins. Try mixing it with sautéed spinach, olive oil, and grilled salmon for a joint-healing meal. It takes a bit more time to cook, 40-45 minutes, but it's easy. Just rinse, boil, and simmer. Even a small serving delivers a powerful inflammation-fighting punch. Warning: not all rice is your friend. Before you dive deeper into healing with rice, there's one important warning: not all rice is your friend. In fact, some types can quietly fuel the very inflammation you're trying to fight. Refined white rice, highly refined white rice, stripped of its bran and germ, is almost pure starch. It digests quickly, spikes your blood sugar, and creates inflammatory surges that hammer your joints. According to a study in Nutrients Journal, 2018, diets high in refined carbohydrates were directly linked to increased inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, CRP, a key signal of arthritis flare-ups. Processed rice products, prepackaged rice mixes, quick-cook rice products, and instant-flavored rice packets are often packed with additives, sodium, and hidden sugars, all of which can quietly stoke the fires of joint inflammation day after day. The bottom line: while brown, black, and wild rice are powerful allies, White and processed rice varieties could be secret saboteurs, making arthritis symptoms worse over time. If you're serious about managing arthritis naturally, it's not just about adding the right foods. It's about cutting out the wrong ones too. Choosing whole, unprocessed rice varieties isn't just a dietary preference. It's a powerful act of self-protection that shields your joints from the inside out. How to use them for the biggest impact. Now that you know which rices help and which ones hurt, here's a simple, powerful strategy you can start today. Lunchtime boost. At lunch, add a hearty scoop of brown rice to your plate. Pair it with colorful veggies, lean protein, and a drizzle of olive oil. This delivers fiber, magnesium, and steady energy to keep inflammation in check all afternoon. Dinner rotation. At dinner, rotate in black rice 2 to 3 times per week. Use it as the base for your evening meal, a nourishing stir-fry, a grain bowl, or a hearty soup. This floods your body with antioxidants right when it needs them for overnight repair. Weekly power meal. Once a week, feature wild rice as the star. Combine it with omega-3 rich foods like salmon, walnuts, or chia seeds for an anti-inflammatory powerhouse meal that supports long-term joint healing and bone strength. Consistency is key. Always cook extra rice and store it in the fridge. Having it ready makes it effortless to eat right, even on your busiest days. The more often you replace inflammatory foods with these joint-healing grains, the stronger your body becomes at fighting arthritis naturally, gently, and deliciously. Friends, healing isn't just about big changes. It's about small, smart choices stacked day after day until one day you realize you're moving easier, standing taller, and living with far less pain than you thought possible. You have more agency than you think. Let me tell you about Ruth. Ruth, at 85, had been suffering from increasingly severe arthritis pain in her knees and hips for years. Mornings were particularly difficult, filled with stiffness and a dull ache that made even getting out of bed a painful chore. She loved rice but mostly ate white rice, believing it was a benign part of her diet. She felt that chronic pain was just her fate. We started with a simple swap, replacing her white rice with brown rice for her lunch meals and introducing black rice twice a week for dinner. We then encouraged her to try wild rice as a weekly power meal, especially alongside some salmon. What happened next was genuinely transformative. Within just about 2 weeks, Ruth called me, almost tearfully, to tell me, "Dr. Miller, my knees don't hurt as much when I wake up, and I can walk to the kitchen without hobbling." As the weeks progressed, the chronic stiffness in her hips began to ease. She found herself moving with a newfound fluidity. The true turning point came when her grandchildren visited. Ruth, who hadn't been able to comfortably sit on the floor and play with them in years, found herself doing just that, slowly getting up with less pain. "It's like my joints are finally breathing again," she told me, a radiant smile on her face. Ruth's story is a powerful testament that it's never too late to reclaim your mobility and comfort. It's never too late to address those quiet signals your body is sending and to feel that spark of freedom and independence once again. You have more agency than you think. If you've been suffering from arthritis pain or joint stiffness, please don't accept it as your fate. Start with just one simple swap on your plate. Give your body the joint healing power of brown, black, and wild rice. If Ruth could do it at 85, I firmly believe you can too, whether you're 60, 70, 90, or beyond. These 3 humble grains, each packed with their own arsenal of nutrients, quietly work behind the scenes to calm inflammation, strengthen your joints, and bring relief without prescriptions or side effects. I'd love to hear from you. What types of rice do you regularly eat? Are you surprised by any of the information shared today? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know your age and where you're watching from. Your experience could inspire someone else, just as Ruth's inspired me. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this message of hope. Until next time, take care, stay informed, stay active, and keep investing in your healthiest, most vibrant self.